Welcome back to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. I'm Connor Williams, and if you're watching this, this is a video on the news that Nathan Patterson is unfortunately injured. The injury came last night, actually, double whammy for Everton. It was Scotland versus the Ukraine in the Nations League fixture, I believe, and yeah, double whammy for Everton as Mykolenko wasn't available due to carrying a knock from the West Ham game. Didn't play, luckily. I think that's the right thing to do. Hopefully, like I said, that's just a knock. He'll be fine by the time the international window is over. Hopefully, the Ukrainian manager doesn't play him. Ideally, if they have any more fixtures, I don't know if they've just got this or they've got some friendlies. But ideally, I'd like Mykolenko to probably have a couple of weeks rest. Unfortunately, the big one, 26 minutes into the game, is Nathan Patterson with an injury, and one that unfortunately looks quite severe, quite early on into the game, quite a nasty one. Yeah, at first it looked a bit like he'd got to sort of try to play on, but unable to continue. And then the stretcher gets called, and he gets stretchered off, which isn't brilliant, is it at all? Um, Obviously a massive blow. I think we sort of I don't think any Everton fan in completely 100% thought that we were going to come out of this international window as high as we were leading into it. When I saw the news yesterday and it was stretcher, I was like, that's such typical Everton. Um, but it's not looking good. Scotland manager Steve Clarke admitted there's no clear return date for him. Um, which is such a shame. He said it looked like a nasty one. It was after colliding with Ruslan Malinovsky of the Ukraine. And it's such a blow. Obviously, he had undergone surgery on an ankle issue not long ago. He either came back and now he's injured again. I'm pretty certain his ankle injury came at an international fixture as well. Not 100% certain, might be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I'm pretty sure his last injury came on when he was you know, playing for Scotland, which these internationals are absolutely mental. I don't know why we're having them so close to the World Cup. The internationals this year for me have just absolutely they're going to absolutely ruin the season as it is with the World Cup being in November. But the Nations League was a tournament that wasn't needed. It was put in, I think, for money for UEFA, and it's club football once again struggles, and is the one that gets club football is the one that gets punished through this. For Patterson, big massive blow. He's had such a good season. I'll get into his season in a minute. But Clarke said, when asked about the injury, it doesn't look good when you go off on a stretcher. He obviously felt something in his leg. We'll have to wait and see what the medics say and how it pans out. Hopefully it's not too serious and he's not out for too long. We'll go away, have a little chat, and then sort of then talks about Scotland's sort of hopes, which without sounding horrible, if there's any Scottish fans, I'm not that fussed about. It's more Everton for me. Obviously, this comes to a massive blow for Frank Lampard, who's already without Ben Godfrey, Mason Holgate, and Yerry Mina now in that defensive department. Does leave us we're at a bit of a struggle. Who do we stick there? Seamus Coleman's still at the club. I believe he's fully fit, hopefully. So maybe we see Seamus Coleman back in the fray. People have mentioned maybe Vinagre, but like I said, Mykolenko's got a knock, so don't know about that. Don't know how much Vinagre can play at right mid either. Right back, sorry. It's all a mess, isn't it? It's all a mess. Once again, we were trying to get through a season with having one proper right back, and it's cost us. Mason Holgate could go out there, but again, that's a tough one because he'll have to return. It's not the news Frank Lampard will have needed or wanted, and it's such a shame because, like I said, Patterson's had a really good start to the season. This has come from Who Scored, who tweeted out the other day, Nathan Patterson has the best tackle success rate, over 20 attempted tackles in the Premier League with 82.4%, which again, fantastic. Looking at it here as well. Um, he's made he's just his interceptions. He's got 1.3 interceptions per game. Only does 0.6 fouls. Solid season for him so far. Really great to see, and it's so unfortunate that he's got it's just it's tough, but it's Everton, isn't it? You know what I mean. He's done well not to get dribbled past as well. He's having a really good time, powering down that right hand side. Manages to recover well as well. Goes all the way up, recovers well. It's just been one of the joys to watch. Obviously, last season fans were eager to get him in. We're watching Seamus Coleman struggle, and everyone was like, "No, go on, play him. Why aren't we playing him? Why aren't we playing him?" Gets his breakout season this season, has that ankle injury, and you're like, oh, Jesus. Has his breakout. We're like, get in. He looks fantastic. What a player. And now gets injured again. This one, I have a horrible feeling could be a little bit of a longer injury. We'll have to wait and see what Scotland's medics say. We'll have to see what Goodison Park, Everton's medics say. I'm sure we'll be getting him in to get scanned and stuff. But early signs, guys, suggest this could be a long one. But yeah, this is just unfortunate. For me, I do feel really, really sorry for him. He deserved to have a good season, and yeah. But yeah, that's all we've got time for. Just updating you on Nathan Patterson. I'm sure we'll update you with more news if it comes. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Comment down below your thoughts on Nathan Patterson, how much of a blow this is, and just the internationals. I'm still absolutely petrified. We've got one more injury left in us. Obviously, touch wood. Hopefully, we don't. But yeah, I've just got this horrible feeling. We've got the World Cup as well. I'm sure that will cause all sorts of issues as well. I'm sort of hoping not many Everton lads go to that out of purely selfish reasons. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on everything, guys, and I'll see you very, very soon.